Lake Placid Club was founded by Melville Dewey, originally a very large-scale resort private club, and eventually the golf courses were built between 1909 and 1912. We have a 45-hole property here, 2 18-hole courses, 1 executive 9, 2 practice greens, and a practice facility. I think one of the things that people will enjoy is there is a view on all 45 holes. So whereas some golf courses will highlight a signature view, you could stand virtually anywhere on the property and create a picture postcard. Our director of golf, Art Lucy, presented the idea of the New York State Boys and Girls Championship here, and I was super excited. As a manager of a resort facility, we don't get a lot of championship golf here, so when it comes in, we really take it seriously. Having the tournament here presents families with an opportunity to turn this into a vacation and get the kids out to do some fun things after they're done with golfing. The first course behind me here is the mountain course, par 70 golf course. The original designer is Alexander Findlay. The course was redesigned by the designer of Augusta National, Alistair Mackenzie. A big part of what he did was accommodate the road. Before that, they were hitting over a wagon trail. Some of the par 3s were turned into par 4s. Some of the par 4s were turned into par 3s. It's, I guess, known for blind shots and a lot of undulating fairways. The opening tee shot on the mountain course is what brings people back to the property. You've got the entire Great Range in the background with the ski jumps and the bobsled run. On the other side of Route 86 from here is our links course. The links course is considered our premier course in terms of the architecture. An important historic figure for the Lake Placid Club is Seymour Dunn. He not only designed the links course, but he was the first pro here, and he actually made golf clubs here in Lake Placid, New York out of his shop. What I like about the links course is you can really hit every club in your bag. It's just got a really good flow. One of its most defining characteristics, and the reason why we call it a links course, is the deep bunkers. Chocolate drop features. The way we've been loosely manicuring around the edges of the bunkers, I think has been really well received lately, and it just adds to the natural appeal. Our ownership here at the club is very firmly aligned with the Adirondack Protection Agency, and we really try not to use a lot of invasive chemicals. One of the things we care about is maintaining the ecology up here in the Adirondack Park, and we take that very seriously. Both of our golf courses have a link style design, so they play out and back, and we have a prevailing wind here in Lake Placid. So what that means is a lot of times you'll be clipping along with the wind at your heels and then make the turn and play the entire back nine with the wind in your face. Up here we play golf at about 2,000 feet, so we do see some extra carry in the ball. I think one of the things that the golfers will find the most challenging here on the property is uneven lies in the fairways. The fairways were not excavated by modern equipment. The boulders were pulled out by hand and on horseback. The timing for the links course couldn't be better. I think midsummer is when the course really provides its biggest challenge. The fescue is up and it's really dense and thick. It hasn't dried out yet. Being wider and a lot more driver friendly is going to allow the long ball players to move on the field. If you can get through the 7th hole unscathed, the course will present some opportunities to score. A couple short par 3s in 9 and 11, and then turning into some gettable par 5s. I think that's where players really need to make some moves if they're going to do well in this tournament. I think the mountain course is going to be a lot different than the links for players. Position golf is very key. There's going to be a number of blind shots. We have a number of directional poles out there for the players to pay attention to. The mountain course greens are quite a bit more pitched. They don't have modern drainage, so the greens are designed to shed water naturally. Many of the greens slope away from the tee box, so the players will have to bounce and run the ball onto the green, which is very different from modern golf. Mackenzie is kind of known for Amen Corner, and we have one of those here too. 600-yard par 5s at number 10 and 11, going into a long par 3 at 12, and what we refer to as the tour hole at 13. That's where players really need to pay attention. If they can get through there, a short par 4 at 14 that's drivable, very gettable par 3 on 15 and 16, all birdie holes. I think that's where players are going to make some hay on the mountain course. On behalf of the Lake Placid Club staff and myself, I would just like to say that we're super excited to get the boys and girls junior in here. We think the golf course is in great shape. We think they're going to have a great week, and we can't wait to see all the good golf.